Hi everybody, Amber from AmberApproved.ca, your leading emotional eating expert, as well as digestion and hormones. So today I want to talk about the cost of perfectionism and emotional eating. So I end up working with a lot of people who have emotional eating issues, food addictions, binge eating, and of course then there's this polar opposite of wanting to be perfect with eating, with diet, with exercise, and wanting to have this perfect body. And then the problem is the smallest little slip up of falling off of the perfection eating and lifestyle makes them feel like a complete failure, and then they end up going way off the deep end and punishing with food, self-sabotaging with food, and then what happens? You end up feeling like complete garbage. You feel sick, you get bloated, pain, you gain more weight, you hate your body even more, you get even more frustrated with yourself and your body, all because of this rigid perfectionist mindset. Let me tell you, having a mindset like this is not going to help anybody overcome emotional eating, be happy and satisfied with life now, because we're always striving for more, to be perfect. And it's totally fine to strive to have more, but perfectionism doesn't exist, and that's a good thing. Life would be boring if we just got perfect and then didn't have anything else to do. The beauty of being human is just that. We can allow room for failure, allow room for messing up. And the beauty of failure is it's actually not a bad thing. It's not a negative. It's just that we perceive it that way as failure being bad, or we fear failure when it's actually a positive thing, because out of failure, we can learn. We can take what we failed with and learn from it and move forward and have extra tools in our belt for overcoming our emotional eating, going on our emotional journey, going on our health journey. We don't have to see failure as we're bad and we're broken and that things will never change. In fact, the sooner we can start to see failure as part of being human and see the learnings out of the failure, the easier the journey becomes and the more connected our relationship becomes with ourselves, because we can apologize, forgive ourselves, and move on rather than sabotage and punish ourselves with food or restriction or exercise or whatever it is that you're using because you weren't perfect. There are massive costs to perfection: stress, adrenal fatigue, weight gain, weight loss, restriction of calories, fighting with the body, hating the body, and so many other things that are not worth trying to have a perfectionist mindset. So what are the costs for you to continue to try to be perfect, continue to fail, and continue to punish yourself? That is not a life of happiness and freedom. Allowing yourself to be human, to learn from your failures, and to move forward, that is a life of freedom. And that will get you to being happy. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this in episode 94 of the podcast, coming out on Sunday. Be sure to go to iTunes and subscribe to the No Sugarcoating podcast. Or you can also click the link below to go right there and listen to old episodes as well. Be sure you subscribe to me here on YouTube. I put out videos Friday and, of course, put out podcasts on Sundays. Also, if you are struggling with the perfectionist mindset, emotional eating, you're frustrated with your body, you don't like your body, or you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself and you're overwhelmed with all of it, I really encourage you to email me at info@amberapproved.ca to book a 30-minute complimentary consultation so that we can talk more about what is in the way of you having a full, beautiful life of freedom and happiness and connection with yourself. Because let me tell you, freedom from perfectionism and emotional eating and all the symptoms that come along with it is totally possible. It's just that we've got to be open to exploring things in a different way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk with you next week.